going in to Anaheim, but seeing some of the vulnerabilities now, and this is where you need to work on them here in the Pro League. Map 2, Payload, offense first to EUnited. As we'll take a look at the mini-map and see the split. 5-man hit towards A. You've got Kenny watching out around the defensive end. Sitting on the back box will be Slasher.
Kenny with this ICR, we know he loves to run a second or third ICR, just depending on the map. Bombs going to be planted. 5 versus 5. Priest up. Slasher trying to work the flame. Slasher trying to watch this back elbow, waiting for the EUnited push. Octane with the sniper rifle. And while Slasher's going to find first blood.
And he has been hitting some shots as of late with that sniper rifle. He is absolutely nuts. They need to get in for the trade. They're able to do just that. 3v1 advantage. One player remaining. It's Clayster. He gets 2. This could be a 1v3. It's him versus Enable. Under 20 seconds now on the clock. And Enable's got to hunt him down. Just got eyes on him. He's got to go for the kill. Get back for the defuse. Great job from Clayster, just bobbing and weaving around the edge. Not enough time for the defuse. A great play from Clay to clutch up. Big 1v3.
It absolutely was, but really just time was the biggest factor, right? Enable doesn't have time to hunt him down. He's able to play the clock so well.
Clay doesn't get those 2 kills out, or I mean, that's not even the conversation. Like, he came up with 2 huge ones.
Yeah, I mean, they just lined up for him. Right? The trades were going on around that window. Clayster, right spot, right time. A beautiful first round for EUnited. And again, Slasher finds that first blood. So, you know, this is where Clay was able to find those 3. Good stuff for him.
There's birds outside right now chirping.
Not the most stellar map 1, but his impact absolutely made known in the first round of the search and destroy. So EUnited will strike first. How do 100 Thieves answer back? As they'll now shift over to offense. For EUnited, it was a full hit in the lab. What does 100 Thieves opt to do? It looks like they're going to take the action to B. So defensively, it'll be a BZ and Simp early on. Simp's got out the big stick. Slasher with another first blood. That's back-to-back for him.
And that's towards the middle of the map. You had 3 players from 100 Thieves inside. Slasher's able to find another one. There is the trade.
You'll take that.
But Slasher does his job, and he forces the rotation towards this A side. B is free. 100 Thieves have all the positioning in the world.
And now if you're Simp, how do you find an opening with no position? He had a chance. Not an easy one as Priesta was hitting the cross, but an opportunity.
He's going to get his cluster here soon. I mean, you have a lot of players stacked up on 100 Thieves, all towards this one side. See what he can find. I think he's trying to wrap back, just trying to wait for the cluster. There it is. Is he going to use it on this round, though, to try to retake? So tough, and now you have 20 seconds to work with as well.
He slides in with the strife, can't finish the kill. 3v2 edge, still to 100 Thieves. A BZ through the heel, even a big play, but now it's down to a 1v1. 12 seconds to go. Clayster versus Priesta.
It's the same story as last round, right? I mean, bomb gets planted. You have that 5 versus 4 situation. This time, though, 100 Thieves, they had the bomb planted. The clock was against EUnited.
Well, back-to-back first bloods for 100 Thieves. This one, they're able to turn into the round win. We'll take a look at the best play from Priesta. As he's just trying to finesse towards the heaven steps. Takes out a couple of weak players. And a good job playing his life. But I want to see, can we start maybe with Slasher's POV in this, just since he's been the one kind of finding the early action. See if he can maybe find another first blood. Just give the viewers at home an eye on what he's doing early on Payload.
Yeah, we saw last defense, he played towards this outskirt. On the offense, he played around the trap around that middle tunnel. Looks like he's going to get a little bit more aggressive this time, watching that cross. They don't want the bomb to get
Yo, deceived.
So a bit of adjustment right here from 100 Thieves.
You gotta quit talking about Kenny, bro.
Middle's being covered by Priest.
That's my duo.
Able to win that first one. Kenny hits a snipe.
Yeah, so first blood stolen from him. He got it just an instant after, but
we'll give him 3, right?
Yeah,
that was a tie.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. 3 in a row for Slasher. 3 in a row for 100 Thieves. A big 5v3 edge. Simp gets legged. He'll get away. But a tough task ahead of them with 45 seconds to go. Bomb down. You can see right outside of that A site. And just what seems to be no opening in the world for EUnited.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically trapped. You have Priesta who's watching the plat. Abizi does find one, though. Kenny gets pushed up with a strife. Abizi finds 2. Abizi finds 3. Just like that, it's a 1 versus 2.
Now Octane has to try and clutch. He's able to finish one, but the trade comes in. And what is that round? EUnited clutched the 3v5. And now that is 3 first bloods for 100 Thieves, but only 1 round win. This is like what plagued them at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we'll see what Abizi does here. I don't know if there was just a push that came on out. I mean, it was one gunfight after one gunfight, one by one. He's able to heal throughout it. Yeah, I mean, Slasher gets caught, and then Enable challenges, and then Priest challenges. What I mean, Crowder talked about it on Hot Mic, right? When you're going to go, everybody go together. Get those trades when you have numbers.
Especially in this title. Like, in each of those, he's basically able to pop back to full before he engages, but what a play from Abizi, now out to 5-3. Wasn't that 100 Thieves who early in the title was always the first bloods and they'd throw away rounds?
So his mid-round decisions.
Well, listen, man, this stream is positive vibes, bro.
From Abizi and Pristini all the way in the back.
They're going to have no idea.
Yeah, and Slasher's going to have no idea as well, but, 100 Thieves gets aggressive. Placer there for the trade. Bomb planted, a very similar situation. Here's the thing, though. While Slasher is all alone, he's sort of working a flank now. They're not going to know he's there. That's a big gunfight win for Enable, but Slasher gets caught. Abizi with the heads-up play.
And that was another, well, that's 4 in a row first bloods now for 100 Thieves. Now that was traded pretty much instantly, but looks to be another round loss unless Enable can do something spectacular. Not able to do it. Abizi cuts him down. A 3rd round on the board for EUnited. 4 first bloods for 100 Thieves.
So we've seen the adjustments come in from both defenses. For 100 Thieves, they played around that A bomb site, got a little bit more aggressive, didn't allow EUnited to get the plant. For EUnited, they left Slasher on the island. Abizi and Pristini pushed on through towards that A site, trapped the guys at B. Had the heads-up play to really just know Slasher was watching the flank. So
I thought after Enable won that gunfight, they had a good chance in the round, but Slasher died
got caught.
Basically the exact instant.
Well, it's one of those things where if Slasher isn't found, he's sort of pinching the pinch.
Flanking the flank?
Yeah, he's flanking the flank, and then he has an idea. He can check the bomb. Enable can play his life, plus he has a nade. But Abizi heads up play.
Listen, Kingo, Kenny, and Deceived.
Now 3 rounds away from a 2-0 edge in this
Please.
series. Priesta gets caught mid-map.
Stop.
It's the first blood for EUnited.
You guys are arguing with each other for absolutely no fucking reason.
Enable backs out with his life, but the full rotation now went from EUnited over to the A site. At the same time, 100 Thieves rotating towards B. It should be a free bomb plant for EUnited based on the timing.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so Kenny's going to spot this. Does have an ICR. Can he catch the bomb planter? That's Pristini. Has to get off of it. Gets right back on it, though. Nade in, though, from Slasher. Is that going to give him time? That's bomb down. So Kenny just rotating back, just getting shots in. Stops the bomb planter.
I thought the timing they'd be able to get it down, but Kenny got there just in the nick of time to disrupt. And now a much different round as the bomb doesn't get planted.
But Abizi, again, really the difference maker throughout these last couple of rounds. Able to give them the numbers. Simp able to win on one-on-one against Enable. Still, though, the clock doesn't matter. Slasher trying to stay alive 1 versus 2. He's going to get flanked.
Another round to EUnited. They're able to keep it together despite the bomb plant not going through. I think you nailed it. Abizi wins another big one.
It's a map, too. I mean, I even remember seeing this between 100 Thieves and Optic at London, where I remember Optic specifically, they really isolated Priesta inside that middle tunnel. They found a lot
He was looking good right now, bro.
there where he was all alone. And we just saw it right there. He's alone. They find the first blood. That really opens the map. There's so many different ways you can go through that middle tunnel. And, well, 100 Thieves has to group on up.
Well, middle tunnel's a lot less scary of a place now that you don't get a grab slam within the game, right?
Exactly.
It used to be terrifying because every specialist weapon could dominate there, whether it was a Tempest, grab slam, but the rules have changed. A much different section of the map. Pristini, who was brilliant with those frag grenades last week, hit marker, but no kill for him. Is Flak on his target. Slasher now with his 4th first blood in the game. Can they turn this one into a win?
Yeah, they're able to catch Pristini out. They're pushing up. They're not going to plant this bomb. Cluster in, though. They continue. They have to be careful. Abizi, he's trying to pinch, but Octane sniffs him out. So now a 5 versus 2. Much cleaner rotation from 100 Thieves. And again, you're seeing when they play together a little bit more compact, they have successful rounds.
They've already thrown away a 3v5, or sorry, 5v3 for their side. You don't want to have it happen again. Octane, though, seals the deal with the frag grenade. Clayster, last man up. He's 300 off streaks at 9-2. rebounding after a lackluster map 1. He has taken over this search and destroy. And it's huge for him to have a performance like this because your superstar and Simp is sitting at 1 and 6. So Clayster's really stepped up in that role here in the search. Well, him and Abizi.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Clayster really early in the rounds, and then Abizi towards his back half of the game. Priesta, I don't know if he's in a push on one-on-one, but you'll see. He's just watching both of these doors. Yeah, Clay's just going to stay alive.
Yep, just keep playing towards the streaks. You got a big advantage here at 4-2.
All right, let's see what 100 Thieves does differently now. Are they going to send Priesta on his lonesome on the island inside that middle ship?
Best play goes to Octane. Eliminates the guy. It's really
All right,
on
Tabby.
their side. A little bit of a wall bang there. I think at the tail end of it through the box, but he's able to eliminate Abizi. As they've now got to rip off 4 rounds. United just need 2 more here to take it. But like I said, let's see what they do. Do they mix it up? It looks like they're going for a full-on A-stack, an aggressive and maybe blind counter. They might be able to isolate Arcides. He's the lone man here. Does he get caught?
And well, they're going to know something's up here soon. Arcides is just going to run away. Yeah, like all the map pressure, they know that they're just 5 stacking A. Bombs already being planted. The reason they know this, Abizi and Simp just pushed up that middle tunnel, saw absolutely nothing. So now a 5 versus 5 retake situation.
And now they're all flooding through. The fact that he's able to get 1, huge for Pristini, considering the push that was coming in. And then Arcees and Abizi stepping up in the back line. 1 player left now for 100 Thieves. It's Slasher. He's gunned. Arcides does the dirty work as he picks up 2. And EUnited now just 1 round away.
Great awareness from EUnited, though, right? Like, a lot of teams may hesitate as they plant towards that site. They see nobody middle tunnel. They're probably, you know, peeking both the windows towards that B site, but they immediately go for it. They just plant the bomb, and will they catch 100 Thieves off guard? If they wait a couple of seconds, allow 100 Thieves to maybe work the flank, rotate on back, maybe that's when they get caught.
Yeah, they might get mid-tunnel control, might get shots at the bomb planter, might make that a lot messier than it is. Instead, it's a very, very clean round. 18 kills combined now for Abizi and Clayster. Clayster still just 300 off streaks. Wasn't involved too much in the last round. 100 Thieves looking for an opening. And it looks like it's going to be a mid to B hit. Clayster playing very far back. Calling out the push now as his teammates start to rotate. 100 Thieves, the guy watching tunnel, I believe is going to be Priesta. They might be able to isolate him yet again as it's a 2-on-1, but the fact that he's able to get, sorry, it's a 3-on-1.
Priesta versus Pristini.
Yeah, he's able to stay alive. Now, let's be careful, though. The bomb's being planted. Arcides, if he takes a couple of shots. All right, so that player's going to get out alive. Enable, bomb planted. He's gone.
Yeah, that playing. I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Find another kill. Abizi, then he's going to get caught. There's the trade from Priesta.
It tries to just snap and pre-fire, but a little too weak to get it done. Simp will be the last man standing. Takes out Priesta, but only 20 seconds to work with. Takes out another, but goes off the map in the process. Takes 2 with him. But 100 Thieves chipping away at the lead.
Well, we saw this last week with 100 Thieves. I don't know what it is, if someone's calling different early in the rounds, if someone's calling later in the rounds when we go into deficit. But a lot of the times, at least it was a trend to me, when that enemy team hit 5 for 100 Thieves, it felt like there was a little bit more free flow for 100 Thieves. They just sort of went for it, challenged a little bit more gunfights, didn't play around the strategies. The key guy for me was Kenny, right? Like, he was just flying around. I think it was on this map against Denial where he just found multi-kill.
100 Thieves has like 3 players who play Claw.
Fine balance between maybe overthinking
Hey,
stuff and maybe
Priesta.
not enough strategy.
Yeah,
just trying to find that happy medium.
Yeah, and then, well,
Well,
Octane's gonna
damn.
find 2. Kenny hits a snipe as well. This should be a clean round, or is it? Are they going to throw another lead away? But Enable's able to get that trade.
I think Priesta,
Now,
Slasher,
Arcee's
and Kenny
alone
all
man
play
left.
Claw.
In a very, very tough spot. He does get 1. He's able to get away. They're chasing him. He runs out of ammo. Somehow Arcee's hit to 2 HP, but away with his life. Now a chance to clutch to the 1 versus 3. They line up for a moment, but Kenny gets the final laugh. 100
scary.
Thieves still up. Yeah, that was very close to what? It was a 3v5, and then that was, a 2v5 after they got, the 2 kills with the nade and the snipe. But God, it feels like there are moments where it should be very, very clean, and it's not. But nice little Kobe over the top there from Octane.
Yeah, able to catch them off guard. A little bit of a blind counter. Once again, you had the 5 stack from 100 Thieves. And I imagine EUnited was thinking they're not going to go back to that. We just had a free bomb planted at B. They won't do the same thing, but they do. See now, can 100 Thieves win an offense?
You're going to have 3 players on defense this time from EUnited. They're looking to be very aggressive inside of mid-tunnel. Octane gets some information. At least on one of the players from EUnited, he's got Paladin out. But for now, the bomb at a standstill as they're looking for an opening.
Does EUnited find the opening? Easy and Simp might have found it. They're pushing on up. But it's Enable. He gets taken down. The 1 versus 2 is there. Now it's Octane alone with this pistol. Has to wait for Slasher. But they're going to try to isolate him. They're going to try to find this kill. Can he at least get one? Goes for the shot melee. Doesn't. Abizi and Simp find the opening.
Looking like around 11,
and
boys.
That's going to be the game as
well
as EUnited close out the final round.
I'm an idiot. I thought
team
102
in
was
the
up 5-4 for a second.
Able to take the search. And on the other side of the stage, your London champs.
EUnited up 2-0.
And that's what we talk about. Going in
over 100
in
Thieves.
Search and destroy. It is just so difficult because a round like that can happen where they find an opening.
100 Thieves can continue to put themselves in holes and not able to battle out of it this time. But the series